So unlike the earlier models, 458, 488, F8, etc., it's super easy to get to the speaker. You don't have to take the whole door panel off. You just have to take a couple of panels off. We start with this panel. It's just has these metal pins that go into these slots. So you can just, get under it with your fingers and just, pop these fasteners out. You can get your finger under here and just kind of roll it across, and you'll pop these pins. It's perfectly safe. You just pop all these pins out, just go around the perimeter till you have all the pins popped out. Then you just carefully remove this, set it down on a soft towel somewhere. Same thing with the speaker grill. You just get your fingers under there and start gently but firmly pulling it until the pins pop out. Run all the way around the perimeter. Get your fingers inside there. And we have full access to the speaker. Okay, so once you have access to the speaker, it's basically the same as removing this 200 millimeter. So, but for many of the late model Ferraris, you just get your Torx driver and you remove these 4 short bolts. Now remember, these late model hi-fi connectors, they have these 2 little spring-loaded tabs. You want to push them in towards each other, hold it, and then pull the connector out. Once you have the speaker out, take your same Torx driver and you want to remove the 4 bolts holding the Ferrari mid-range adapter in. Okay, so then now you want to get the little adapter that comes in your kit. You want to snap the stock connector into the adapter. It only goes one way. You basically can't screw it up. You just snap it in. And then you see this little cutout here on the door. You just want to lay this wire in that cutout to give it access. Since these are lined with dyno liner, you'll still get a good seal. Just remember, when you put this on, you want this umbrella looking thing to actually be on the top, because it'll keep moisture off of the speaker if you drive in the rain and water goes down the side window. You definitely don't want to mount it like that because you'll have a reservoir. So we'll put this back on. I'll tighten up these 4 bolts real quick and then we'll come back. Okay, so when you have all 4 of those bolts cinched up, remember, you don't have to put a ton of torque on these bolts. The dyno liner acts like a washer. You don't want to crack this nylon. I mean, this thing isn't going anywhere. So once that's secure, then you just get your new Kevlar driver and take the other end of my converter. Again, you can't screw this up, right? You put the small female spade lug connector on the small lug on the speaker. You might not be able to see it on the video, but it's self-explanatory. You slide the big one in place onto the big lug, the small one in place on the small lug, then put the speaker into place. You'll have to clock it so your Made in France up here is on the top. Just line it up. Get your little bolts that come with your kit. And these take a small Allen wrench or Allen driver. line it up there. Couple more. Now these are threaded brass inserts, and this is cast aluminum, so you can snug these up pretty good. Okay, so once you have that in place, then just take your grill, be careful not to scratch anything, line it all up so that you know you can feel the pins are about to drop. Right, once you have it lined up, just go around, pop it right back into place, grab your trim piece, and basically do the same thing. Be careful, just line it all up. So that you know it's in the right position. Same thing. Pop it into place, and we are done.